Without further ado, joining me, old friends to the show, my regulars for this part of the week, Robert Weiner, Democratic strategist, columnist, and former communications director for Clinton drug czar General Barry McCaffrey, also former chief of staff of the House Committee on Aging. Bob Weiner, good to have you back.
It's a pleasure, Alan. Gee, I thought we were going to talk about the Secret Service Fund headquarters.
Hey, we can try to reach it all. There's enough outrage to go around. Now, we heard Bill Maher say in response to the Hillary Rosen flap, in which he, of course, referred to Ann Romney as somebody who never worked a day in her life, Bill Maher's response was to say what she meant to say, I think, this is him now, quote, what she meant to say, I think, was that Ann Romney has never gotten her ass out of the house to work, unquote. Now, just... if you're a guy who's just blown $1 million back in a racehorse, why would you want to go ahead and throw debris in front of the very horse on which you've placed such an expensive bet?
Well, my read is you don't attack a candidate's wife, and Hillary Rosen gave my profession, Democratic strategist, a bad name by doing that, and Bill Maher has enhanced it a little bit there by going after her. But at the same time, it is not making a dent against the gender gap because of the Republican gaffes policy-wise on birth control, forced vaginal probes, and equal pay for women that they have opposed. So the bigger issues, the ones that women really care about, are still out there regardless of this peripheral conversation.
You mean like massive unemployment?
Massive unemployment can be helped if you don't waste all your money on tax breaks for the rich and you actually create jobs.
I see. So that's why Obama backed the continuation of the Bush tax cuts.
The Bush tax cuts, which have worked so well as a policy, which, if you remember, Obama first said he didn't want them, but then to govern and compromise, he agreed to them. Big mistake. I don't disagree with you. I think it was a big mistake. That's what I said, to go with the Bush tax cuts when you know that there's been a 5.5% GDP growth under Democratic presidents with jobs policies and a 1.5% GDP growth under Republican presidents with tax cut policies. It has not worked.
Bob, shifting gears a little bit, Romney is saying that during President Obama's term, we've lost over 800,000 jobs net. Well, that's true. But he also said that 92% of those jobs lost were by women. How correct is that statement?
Well, I was shocked to learn that number, but Geithner is also correct when he says the bulk of the jobs by men were in the Bush crash that we're digging out of, which is, by the way, what Axelrod meant to say and ineptly didn't. It's uncharacteristic for David to be inept. I've met with him and talked with him, and he's really amazingly brilliant, and he just said what he didn't mean in that one sentence. But on the women jobs thing, that is a shocking evolution of the Bush tax cuts that are still affecting the economy, which is the mistake I mentioned in the earlier segment that we've got to correct, or we're going into deep deficit doo-doo. So Amy, you think that before the crash that Bush left us, the economy and Wall Street and the banks were overregulated, and that it was unfortunate that the overregulation is what let them freely steal the money from all the American people. Is that your view?
$75,000 in cooperation exercises to build a bike. How big of a hit is this for the Obama administration, Bob Weiner?
Well, I think the Secret Service scandal is worse. As a White House staffer, that really bothers me because you've taken the honor of the country and hurt it. And so I'm much more bothered by the Secret Service scandal of pulling in prostitutes before the president arrives.